On the edge of Africa, this city is a place that many would rather forget. It's now 3 years since the armed group Al-Shabaab was forced out of Mogadishu. But there's still an element of threat. African Union troops stand ready to respond. Yet with more immediate conflicts dominating the headlines, the UN fears Somalia will be forgotten.
There are many, many crises in eastern Ukraine, in Iraq, in Syria, in Libya, in Gaza, but there's also many humanitarian crises around the world, in Central African Republic and Mali. And there is a donor fatigue, there is a political focus fatigue, if you like. So it's really important that we don't lose sight of countries where there is a real chance of making a difference.
That's why the UN Security Council feels it's so important to make trips like these. From far away, even the most troubled places can seem insignificant. But up close, the UN compound of Malakal in South Sudan is not easily forgotten. 10,000 people crammed together, and the UN's aid agencies struggling to cope. Both countries are chronically underfunded. The UN has only reached half of this year's South Sudan appeal total and just over a quarter for Somalia. With famine threatening both countries, the UN warns they're on the brink of humanitarian disasters. It just hopes the world will remember them before it's too late. Nick Harper, SABC News, Mogadishu, Somalia.